So Mark, ano naman yung latest gastos mo this week?
Concert tickets.
Is this Lady Gaga?
Katy Perry.
Ah!
Japan.
Parang lottery yun, di ba?
Hindi na lottery. So yun, malaking gastos.
Bakit di siya lottery? Doon ako
Talaga. Kasi nung una, hindi ako napili sa lottery. Pero ngayon, ano na siya? General public sale. Yung
Congrats.
exciting for December to.
So like Katy Kat ka talaga?
Yes, 2009 Katy Kat. One of the boys.
Ano one of the boys era?
Yung unang album. So inaway mo ba Little Monsters?
Ay, hindi.
Lost versus
Gusto ko
Found.
Hot take.
Meron sa Japan, di ba ngayon?
And then, may tour siya ng, may arena run ng January, si Lady Gaga. So yan, hindi Singapore ang kanyang last stop. May pa. Kaya ba yun magkasunod? December and January magkasunod?
Pag-usapan natin.
Kaya ngayon, parehong Japan. Carry nyo ba yun? Carry ng budget.
Wala ba magtatanong ulit sa akin?
So, Carl, ano ang latest gastos mo?
Ang latest gastos ko this week. So, nasa Mega Mall kami, George and Onis. And we
Mami
had...
Onis.
Tito Oni. Ay, Mami Oni nga pala. Sorry. Tito. Sunali yung tito.
Oo.
Okay.
So, we
Mami
had
Oni.
like 2 coffees and 1 sandwich. Tapos, lagpas 1K na yung ano namin. Yung bill namin. Mas mahal pa sa dinner namin. Sa dinner namin, nasa below 1K.
Mahal ng kape.
Ngay. Medyo slightly
Ang mahal magka... Charot.
Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about pera, but make it pasabog.
Hindi,
Because
we're gonna talk about another pera.
another pair. The kind that we like.
Yeah.
Gusto natin lahat magkapera.
Pera.
Or make it pasabog because we have a CPA accountant in our midst, finance queen, and boodle survivor.
Ako lang to, ano ba?
Chino!
Hi.
Yay!
Hello. Hi, guys. Ay! Nag-cheer din siya.
Nag-cheer. So, introduce yourself naman, Chino, to our 10,000 watchers.
Hi, 10,000 subscribers. Hi, I'm Chino. As Carl said, I'm an accountant. I wouldn't claim to be an expert on financing, but may alam naman ako kahit konti. So, siguro I'm gonna share tonight, I'm gonna share yung my personal experiences on budget.
So, ikaw, Chino, ano yung mo?
Okay, to be
Latest
fair,
gastos.
my latest gastos, mga needs naman kasi I recently moved to a new place. So, mostly mga house stuff. Like, latest binili ko, bidet. A must.
True. Saan to? Like Shopee or like
Shopee. Ilang oras ba dapat nagbibide? Charot.
Depende kung gaano.
Ano yung bilangan nyo? Ang immaculate na nun.
Hanggang sa, wala.
Sige, go. Push mo yan, sis. Hi, my name is Carl and I'm not necessarily a survivor of boodles.
Hi, I am Mark. At narating ko na uli ang Shopee Platinum. So, hindi rin ako survivor ng boodle.
Wait, nagpa-platinum kapag nakailang purchases?
Hindi ko na nabibilang. 50 at...
In a month?
50.
Hindi naman. Grabe naman.
Or in a year?
In a year ata. Yes.
So, hi, I'm Chino. Self-proclaimed...
Budgeting thought leader.
Budgeting thought leader.
Budgeting badass bitch.
Yeah, gusto ko yan.
Self-proclaimed budgeting bitch. Budgeting bitch!
And you guys are watching...
In fairness, ha?
In fairness, nag-harmonize.
In fairness.
Alright, so let's start with the basics. Chino, explain budgeting in the most bading way you can.
I can't. I'm straight. Hindi, pero siguro I can say budgeting is much like drag.
Gusto ko to.
Hindi mo siya itong bading.
Hindi kasi, in order to budget properly, you must have charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
Love it.
Yeah. Charisma, which comes from confidence. Confidence knowing your income, knowing your priorities, and knowing your spending habits. Uniqueness because our budget is unique to everyone. So what might work for you might not work for Mark. Nerve to say no to unnecessary gastos
Love that.
and yes to financial responsibility.
Ay.
And
Naiiyak na ako.
talent. Talent by making your budget work to whatever income level you have. So yun,
Love.
charisma, uniqueness, serve, and talent.
Therefore, according to those criteria, bagsak na ako.
Tama. Parang gusto ko mag-introduce ulit. Budgeting blunder.
Budgeting
Budgeting bleep!
Kayo ba? Like,
Oo.
how would you define naman budgeting in a bading way?
I believe
question.
that budgeting is non-existent. Charot.
So, gastos lang ng gastos.
Oo, hindi kasi ako magaling sa budgeting. So, I believe na budgeting is a hard task.
It is, actually.
Diba?
Budgeting for me is LGBT.
Gusto talunin. Gusto talunin. Okay.
L is for love of self. So when you budget, you don't necessarily have to like deprive yourself of like the good things in life. G is gastos. Gastos meaning like just being aware of like saan napupunta yung gastos mo. B is bahala na. Yeah, be careful with like bahala na moments, like yung mga impulse buys.
So true, actually.
Yeah.
True.
And T is try.
Try ano?
Try and
Try lang talaga na kontrolin yung sarili mo na
Para
try na
magkasya
hindi
yung budget,
mabudol.
yeah.
Yes. So, naitawid ko
Natawid mo yan.
Naitawid ko.
Natawid mo yan. Oo. Wait, so na-mention mo na it's not depriving yourself. So for you, budgeting is not deprivation.
Yeah, it's not. It's more of like delayed satisfaction.
Edging your wallet.
Edging your wallet. I like that.
I love that. Oo, edging your wallet. Edging yourself na. Edging yourself na parang hindi kailangan agad-agad makuha yung mga kailangan mo. Kasi you have to be aware lang din sa mga responsibilities na meron.
Totoo, no? Ano ba kasi yung difference ng paano ma-determine yung wants at needs mo? Kasi parang may blur di ba? Parang, kailangan ko to, pero yung totoo, hindi naman talaga. Gusto mo lang.
Most especially in the age of deserve mo to mantra.
Yes, true. For me, needs would be the things na I can't live without. Of course, andyan yung food, andyan yung transpo, andyan yung daily expenses. So anything beyond that, I would say, are things I can live without. So those are wants. So those are something na I can control na pwede kong hindi gastusin.
Right.
Of course, in the spirit of budgeting, you should prioritize your needs and really set kung magkano lang yung pwede mong gastusin for your wants. Kasi at the end of the day, our resources are finite. So you can't spend everything. So you can't spend money you don't have. Diba? So budgeting is a must talaga.
Ako, yun nga kasi ang problema sa akin May blur ako ng wants at needs. Feeling ko lahat need ko, kahit na want lang naman talaga, di ba?
So it's a you problem.
Yes. Amin ko naman. Joke na budgeting is not existent.
So I guess parang biktima ka rin ng deserve mo to moment.
Hindi naman masyado. Like, marami lang talaga akong gusto in life. Like, kunyari, naglalaro ako ng Xbox araw-araw.
So for you, need siya.
Feeling ko lang need na palitan ko kasi nag-drift, ganyan. Pero in reality, kung pupuntahan natin yung sinabi ni Chino na ano ba yung needs mo, yung kailangan mo lang talaga. Hindi mo naman kailangan ng Xbox para mabuhay, di ba? Pero feeling ko kasi, alam mo yun, kailangan ng bagong controller. Pero to be fair, hindi ko pa check out ang bagong controller.
So nasa aspiration pa rin siya. Actually, it's nice that we talked about like yung needs and then you talk about Xbox because I feel like needs and wants is very dependent on the person. Para ba? Yung basics like say food, transpo, ganon. Talagang totoong need talaga siya na hindi mo siya pwedeng iwasan. But I feel like in our own way, meron din tayong need na other people might think na it's not a need. For example, Xbox. Like, I'm not exactly a gamer. So, for me, it's not a need, it's a want. Pero I feel like your hobby is Xbox, and I feel like kung wala kang hobby, like what are you living for? Yeah.
Baka dun sa Maslow's hierarchy of
Ano,
needs.
naisip ko kasi ang
nasa taas yung ano.
Oo.
Grabe naman
Yung
yan.
Xbox.
Yeah, yung Xbox sa'yo ay nasa self-actualization na.
Self-actualization.
Yun, sa tuktok ka na ng triangle. How do you guys like track your expenses?
Okay. Siguro ako, I'm speaking from my perspective as an accountant. So, I'm well-versed in Excel. So, very Excel-based ako. So, yung mga natutunan ko about formulas in Excel, so, ginagawa ko siya in tracking my finances. I have an Excel file where I update all my expenses per day. Gabi-gabi yan. Siguro, na-develop ko na rin yung discipline and budgeting. So, every day at night, ina-update ko siya what my expenses and income were for that day. I categorize my expenses based on, for example, food, transportation, household expenses, shopping,
Alright.
ganon, financial expenses, ganon. At any given point in time, I can see how much how much I have.
Right.
And how much I have spent.
Mm-hmm.
Kaya it's easy for me to see na parang, okay, medyo malaki ang gastos ko sa food for this month. Eh, hindi naman yun yung sinet ko for this month. Parang
Right.
spend ako for food. So at least it's easy for me to see where ako nagkulang in terms of managing my expenses so that I can work on it within budget. Do you have something similar you do? Kasi may ibang tao na who keep envelopes, diba? Tas doon
Literal na
nilalagay-
physical.
Yeah, physical envelopes. Tapos doon nilalagay yung budget for like, eto for rent, gano'n. Is this something na similar you do or...
In this digital age, gumagamit na ako ng app. Money Manager ang ginagamit ko to track my expenses. So every time may isa-spend ako, as much as possible, immediately ilalog ko na siya. Tapos same as you, pa nakakategorize siya na sa under food, grocery, transportation, apparel, beauty. May ganun ako, what do you call this? Categories, like health. The way I do it is, kapag may pumasok na pera, more often than not, it's sahod, diba? May Excel file din ako. Ang ginagawa ko, divided by 4 na yung pera ko. Ang categories ko naman doon would be life. So, yun na yung everyday expenses ko. So, yun yung food, transportation. Pero, basta, for this sahod, ganitong percent na diretso for life. And then, there's, ngayon, amortization, savings/investment, and luho. So, si luho, dyan na papasok yung travel ko or any expense na lagpas 5K. Doon ko siya ilalagay. Yung percent na pupunta sa life ko, yun yung ilalagay kong budget naman doon sa app ko na everyday kong nilalog. So, nalalaman ko na mukhang pecha de peligro na ako like now. Kaya ko rin nasabi kanina na biggest expense ko yung Georgian Onis. Kasi yung tinignan ko yung app ko, yun nga actually talaga ang lumabas.
So, naka-indicate dun sa app if like nag-over or under budget ka?
Yes.
Oh.
Ano uli yan? Anong app?
Money Manager.
Money Manager.
Pero kailangan mo lang talaga ng habit talaga na you have to keep it up to date. Kasi without which, parang mahirap.
How frequent naman yun sa'yo?
Ang alin?
Yung pag-log mo. Everyday din.
Oo. As much as possible, every time may lumabas na pera. Especially kapag GCash or like cash yung labas. Pero kapag let's say naka-credit card or may resibo naman, itatago ko lang sa wallet ko. Then eventually, doon ko siya ilalagay.
Ikaw ba, Mark?
Ikaw?
Ako, wala talaga as in, sobrang poor in money management kasi wala akong money manager.
Vibes lang
wala
talaga.
talaga. As in, vibes na. Ganyan. Feeling ko, pecha de peligro na ako. Ganon.
Talaga?
Wala talaga. As in, parang goal ko ata maging kagaya ni Chino sa level of Marunong din naman ako mag-Excel kasi part ng trabaho. Pero siguro naumay na ako so hindi ko na siya ginagamit outside of work. Hindi ko talaga tinatrack yung expenses ko. Siguro dahil hindi ko talaga naging habit. Yun nga, hindi ko siya habit talaga.
So for example, like yung bumili ka ng Katy Perry ticket.
Nasa needs yun.
Oo.
Nasa needs yun, totoo. Mamamatay kapag wala yun.
No, I mean like, wala lang, sinwipe mo lang.
Oo,
yung card
swipe
mo.
lang. Bye, bayaran kita next month. Ganon.
Oo. Ako hindi ko kaya yun. Kasi ako kapag ganon, titignan mo ng Excel file ko kung nasaan yung luho.
Yeah.
Pasok ba to? Okay. Kaya doon ko agad nasasabi. Like, kung magta-travel ako, before ako mag-commit, titignan ko ng Excel file ko. Or if forecast ko na parang ilang sahod ang dadaan para pagdating ng travel ko, kay pasok na ako.
So, Carl, kahit mga impulse buy mo, pinag-isipan mo pa rin.
Oo.
Ay, walang truly impulse.
Truly impulse.
Diba?
Oo. Alam ni John to na parang may inaantay talaga akong pants sa Mango na inaantay ko pang bumaba. Kasi naka-discount na siya nga. Yung pinag-usapan natin, oo, aantayin ko pa siya. Kasi tinitingnan ko rin yung budget ko rin parang medyo madadagok.
So, malakas ang mo,
self-restraint.
Yan.
Speaking of, saan nanggaling yun sa inyo? Like for you, Chino, saan nanggaling yung self-restraint mo?
Kasi growing up, honestly, growing up, hindi naman kami like super rich. I wouldn't even say rich.
But we cannot tell from this right now.
Okay, I'll be very transparent. First work ko, I earned like 16,000.
Okay.
In this day and age, parang like, how can you live with 17,000, right?
Or like, so, what year was that, if I may ask?
Not the age reveal. Pero that was 2013.
2013.
Yeah. So parang with that income level, parang I cannot afford na mag-splurge on I can naman, parang every now and then. Pero it's not possible for me na hindi mag-budget. Yun yung parang driving factor ko na even with that level of income, I wanted to have savings. At an early age, parang ang goal ko was early retirement.
So, what is early retirement?
Kasi usually people retire at around 60 to 65, diba? So ako, even before that, gusto ko, like, I want to be financially free by my 50s or even when I reach 50. So parang at that point, meron na akong passive income na parang earning for me even if I don't work. So parang may ganun akong like fantasy nung bata pa ako. Kaya,
which is very responsible of you at an early age yun na agad yung mo. Sa utak mo.
Yun din, naging financially aware ako at a very, very early age. Pero may question ako. So, you mentioned you don't track your expenses. So, how do you save?
I don't save din.
Vibes lang din.
Vibes lang. Seryoso, alam mo wala talaga. Like, I don't save. Like, yung may sineset ka na savings. Ang pinaka-investment ko lang ay yung sa, insurance plus investment na
VUL ba ito?
Yes, yun ata yun.
Okay.
Diba, hindi rin ako masyadong maalam. Parang basta binabayaran ko lang yung taga-insurance. And then, nag-save up lang ako for the near-ish future. Like for example, may Japan ako. So, I will save up for my Japan trip. Correct.
Pero like when you save up for Japan, for example, meron kang target money na ma-save?
Alam mo, vague lang din. Like, sa isip ko, vibes lang din. Wala talaga. Like, ako yung pinaka-olats dito in terms of like, money matters. Like, siguro kaya rin hindi pa ako nag-move out and everything. Ano mo yun? Siguro factor din siya. Na parang, hindi ako ready kasi I don't believe na kaya ko. Parang gano'n. Na kaya kong i-manage yung finances ko on my own and stuff.
Believe in yourself, Mark. You can do it.
Naging bigla.
We believe in you.
Pero like growing up, since na-open up rin ni Chino, so ano yung exposure mo when it comes to like money, budgeting?
Wala rin ako masyadong responsibilities growing up. So, kaya siguro medyo napamper din ako growing up. Right. Kaya wala na ako masyadong pake. Like, very carefree yung yung parang disposition in life. Right. Parang hindi ko siya masyadong iniisip, alam mo yun, asa sa parents and stuff. Pero ngayon hindi naman syempre, retired naman yung parents ko. Pero siguro kaya rin ang effect niya sa akin, wala akong masyadong pake sa finances ko. Kasi hindi rin nila ako masyadong binring up like that. Pero may mga mga advice from my parents na mag-ipon ka, ganyan, target mo, ganito, ganyan. Yan. Pero yun nga, medyo short term yung view in life. Kaya parang hindi rin ako masyadong nag-iisip ng retirement, for example. Yun, mga ganun.
For people who don't save, ang nire-recommend nila, yung parang very easy lang na not much computation. What they recommend is usually, it's either 50-30-20 or 60-30-10. So 50 sa needs mo talaga. And then 30 on your wants. And then 20 for savings.
Gusto ko yan. Maganda yan. Gagawin ko nga yan.
Tapos what they recommend is, once you get your salary, you treat the savings as an expense. So, iset aside mo na agad. So, para before ka pa man gumastos for other things, na-set aside mo na yung savings.
I feel like kasi for the longest time, hindi rin ako, alam mo yun, ngayon lang din ako nakarating sa medyo comfortable salary levels. Kaya rin siguro, hindi ko siya naiisip noon. Parang, Basta gusto ko lang mabayaran yung bills sa bahay and stuff, bills sa credit card. Mas okay na ako. Parang wala nang pake sa ibang bagay. Ngayon, siguro mas magiging thoughtful na ako kasi may mga ganyang advice na, di ba? Naiyak.
Actually, sinabi mo na like yung 50, 30, 20. Yun naman talaga ginagawa ko din before. Naging 4 lang because of the amortization kasi I wanted to like separate it sa category just to make sure na meron nakatabi for that. Yun, related din sa sinabi mo na treat it as an expense. I read somewhere lang na parang same concept pa rin pero ang viewpoint naman is treat it as a reward to yourself. Parang binabayaran mo sarili mo for working hard, blah, blah, blah. So that's your payment to yourself na mag-save up ka kasi para sa sarili mo rin naman yun. Parang ganun siya.
Which goes back to our earlier point kanina. It's not actually deprivation.
Yes.
It's rewarding your future self.
Oo.
I like that.
And your present self.
And your present
Yes.
self.
So I feel like related na siya sa next topic natin, which is like, is being kuripot like have or wale, and does it like become toxic already
Ano ba yung
for us?
definition ng kuripot? To what
Being
extent?
kuripot, I guess, can be positive in the sense that you're just being mindful.
Correct.
I think yan yung keyword,
Oo,
being mindful of
mindful.
your expenses kung saan napupunta yung money mo. I think it becomes toxic na if like, yun na, deprivation na. For example, work bahay ka na lang and you deprive yourself of at least, I guess, coffee. Like a nice coffee or a nice trinket here and there without rewarding yourself already.
Kuripot in a sense na parang kahit ano, no, needs mo, hindi mo na binibili. Like, kunyari yung pagkain, gutom ka pa, hindi ka na bumili, ganyan. Ganong level ng kuripot ba, yung toxic?
Maganda rin pala yung na-bring up mo kanina na parang kahit yung first sahod mo like 16, 17, gano'n. Ako naman, 15, 2011. Ako, mauna na ako, ha?
Competition pala.
15K lang talaga. Yun nga, parang at 15K a month, less taxes pa. Bakla, ano nang magagastos mo dyan for yourself? Like, sobrang needs lang talaga. Pero I'm happy naman na at that age, at that time, medyo privileged rin din siguro ako kasi pinapadalan pa rin ako ng pera ng magulang ko. Kasi, hello, 15, what can you do with that? Even before, gusto ko na talaga like may fitness regimen ako. So, I go to the gym. So, yung kapanahunan na yung gym ko is bakal gym. Pagkano lang ba yun? Like 500 pesos per month? Walang aircon. Ganun. As in, bakal gym siya, ha? To be fair naman, I mean, nagawa ko pa rin makailangan kong gawin. Pero now, for example, like, hindi ko na kailangan i-deprive sarili ko na sa bakal
May aircon na yung gym.
May aircon.
Afford na makapag-aircon. So, yun lang.
Kulay
Parang,
violet na yung gym.
ay, hindi.
Ay, hindi?
Oo.
Okay.
Ano ko?
May shower na yung
Independent.
gym. Wala pa shower pag bakal.
Wala.
Ay, wala.
Well,
So,
dun
paano
sa pinuntahan ko.
Okay.
Lalabas kang pawis-pawis, ganyan.
Oo.
Since nabanggit nyo yung mga first salary nyo, ano yung unang binili nyo sa first sweldo nyo?
Nung college ako, sa my place ako naka-dorm sa Katipunan. Yung kanto nun, KFC. So kapag good work ako or good job, like sa long test, sa exam, bumibili ako ng KFC, 2-piece chicken with rice, plus spaghetti. Yun yung reward ko sa sarili ko, may spaghetti.
Luxury na sa atin yung two-piece.
Yeah! So, ano yung pag good job ka sa ano mo, exam mo, ganyan. So, yun yung binigay ko sa sarili ko nung first sahod ko. 2-piece chicken plus spaghetti sa KFC, baka naman. Diba?
Tapos ngayon parang normal, ano mo na lang yun. Normal food mo na lang.
Tipid food niya na yun ngayon.
Tipid food na yan. Correct.
Eh, naalala ko kasi medyo, ano nga ako, audiophile. Wow!
Audiophile!
Yung una kong binili, Audio Technica na headphones.
Oh, nice.
Na kulay pula.
right.
Kasi magamit ko siya sa work din.
Hindi like urban ears. Di ba ganun yung
Oh,
dati?
yeah. Oh my God. May urban
Tsaka,
ears pa ba ngayon?
Wait, there's another one na colorful.
Skull candy.
Skull candy! Yun. Oh my God. In fairness, hot take. Red flag ba makipag-date sa taong mabilis mag-swipe ng credit card, mabilis mabudol?
Grabe, parang red flag ba ako? Ganyan.
Natamaan ka ba, sis?
So do you think red flag?
Ako, I feel like okay lang naman na mabilis pa budol, pero make sure na fully paid.
Oo.
Diba? Like, hindi ka na pabaon sa utang and stuff. Hindi siya necessarily red flag agad for me. Pero syempre, dapat, yun nga, responsible pa rin sa finances. Hindi pwedeng swipe-swipe lang, tapos, uutangan mo rin yung pinambayad mo sa utang or something.
Right.
Diba?
Ako I kinda agree din na parang it's not automatically a red flag. Kasi sabi nga ni Catherine Gray,
Ay, wow.
everything is okay in moderation.
Yes.
So, if it doesn't come to a point naman na parang it negatively affects your finances to the point na yun nga, nababaon ka na sa utang or like, yung mga necessary expenses mo, wala ka ng pera for that because nagastos mo na dun sa mga budol, that's a red flag. Lack of discipline and financial irresponsibility.
Right.
Which are important qualities na you should find for a long-term partner. Kasi moving forward, lalo na kung you will both be responsible for both of your finances.
Right.
Diba? Parang mag-isip-isip ka na if like masyadong gumagastos for unnecessary things yung partner.
Kapag yung partner mo irresponsible sa money, parang mafa-foresee mo na yan na parang ikaw ang tawag na kakargo sa kanya.
Yeah, correct.
May concert tickets ka na pero wala kang kuryente. Mga ganung level.
True. Oh my God.
Ang lala.
For me, mapapaisip talaga ako kung gano'n yung tao. Especially like kailangan kahit papano nagma-match din yung values nyo.
Correct.
So for me, I value like, I don't want to say pagiging kuripot, pagiging masinop, I guess.
Masinop.
Talingaga.
Naalala ko tuloy bigla. Alam mo ba, yung nagko-collect kasi ako ng Funko Pop. Alam niyo yung Funko Pop?
I almost, pero na-foresee ko.
Yeah. So isa yun sa mga recent purchases kung walang kwenta. Walang kwenta, hindi naman. Yung Glinda na Funko Pop, baling na baling. Ang tagal ko kasing hinintay yun, tapos nag-restock. At cost lang naman. So, nung nag-boom siya, I mean, hindi pa siya super boom dati. Medyo early adopter tayo po.
Yes.
Pioneer.
Wala pa ako masyadong...
Purveyor.
Wala pa ako masyadong, hindi pa ako breadwinner. Unlike now, medyo breadwinner na tayo.
Vice.
I was about to say.
Hindi mo na mapanood, actually.
Oh, I haven't also.
So, yun. Feeling ko pa
I'm sorry. By the way, guys, you are a what?
No! I'm not. Pero, hi, meme.
Every sweldo, pupunta ako nasa Makati office kasi kami noon. Bumibili ako ng maraming Funko Pop. Like mga 5 pieces or more, ganyan. To the point na, nalaman ko medyo lately lang na, inisip na pala sabi nung jowa ko, breakan niya raw ako pagka hindi ako tumigil.
Oh.
Kasi sobrang addicted ko sa Funko Pop noon, nung time na yan.
Like as of now ba, mga ilan ang...
Nag-quit na po ako.
Okay.
Medyo matagal na ako nag-quit. Medyo may pa-isa-isan lang. Like yan, si Glinda, kasi gusto ko talaga.
Oo.
Pero umabot na siya na 100 plus. So kung i-compute mo siya, compute mo kung magkano yung mga 500 each.
Right.
Tapos may mga mahal pa, like mga 1,000 kasi special edition, mga ganon. So, compute mo 100 plus na ganon. So, nung na-realize ko, at punong-puno na rin yung kwarto ko,
Right.
in-X ko na siya with a few exceptions. So,
By
proud ako
X,
doon.
what do you mean? Binenta mo?
Hindi naman. Hindi ko pa siya binibenta kasi hindi pa ako ready mag-let go.
Ay.
Pero yun, hindi ko na siya kinokollect. Unlike before, kasi medyo na-saturate din yung market. So, naumay rin me na parang lahat na lang gagawa ng Funko ko. Nag-quit ako, like hindi na ako regular bumibili. Mga pa-isa-isa na lang, ganyan.
As long as it brings you joy.
Yes.
Sabi nga ni Maring, si Marie Kondo.
So, yan, nagko-collect lang din sila ng dust sa bahay, ganyan.
And as long as in moderation.
So, yun, I think in moderation, pa-isa-isa na yan.
Pero na-curious ako, if I may ask, bakit kanya gusto breakan? Because
kasi yun nga, red flag siya. I feel like it's a sign of irresponsibility na. Parang parang naging na siya, bisyo. In a sense. Na parang, sobrang nalulong na siya. So parang, tekis, ganyan.
Baka naman inggit lang siya kasi gusto niya yung perang pinanggasto mo na papunta sa kanya.
Sa kanya na lang.
Di ba?
Hindi naman. Parang hindi niya na-foresee yung future na puro Funko Pop siguro ang kapalibot sa kanya.
May nakita tayo sa FB.
Ay, ano yan? So yan, naka-flash na po sa inyong screen ang nakita namin sa FB.
Credit natin si Jeremy Lyson. Without really telling like nasaan kayo sa Matrix.